Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from thestreet.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So there seems to have been issues with some customers that have been wanting to cancel certain stuff, certain things, certain lines at T-Mobile. Some may be wanting to cancel altogether. So the title says T-Mobile angers customers with tactic to stop plan cancellations. Just to make this clear, right? The carriers can't keep you. If you want to switch, if you want to go somewhere else, you have every right to switch, right? It should not be that difficult to move from one carrier to the next. Trust me, over the years, I have done it very, very often. A lot, quite actually. And yes, there's some pushback every now and then where you'll get, maybe depending on carrier, you get in touch with a retention department and they kind of see what they can do to keep you, right? If they give you like $10 credits, $20 credits, right? That kind of turns into a bit of a back and forth. But then eventually they do give you the account number and the PIN or whatever else is required for you to port into the next carrier, right? That's how that should work, right? It shouldn't take longer than 30, 45 minutes and then you're on your way to the next carrier. Well, according to some recent comments and posts that people have made, they're saying it took them hours on hours on hours to try and cancel T-Mobile, right? That should not be the case with any carrier. Shouldn't be the case with Verizon, AT&T, nor T-Mobile, right? So make sure that you really learn the ins and the outs of the apps with each carrier. 9 times out of 10, you can port out from one carrier and into the next carrier without even contacting customer care if you want to leave altogether, right? I think Verizon, you can get your account number on your bill and then you just have to request a port PIN, if I remember correctly, and then you're gone. That's it. That's all you need, right? Same with AT&T for the most part. You just need your account number, your phone numbers that you're porting in, and you're done. And same, in reality, it's the same with T-Mobile. You get the account number, you make sure that all your SIM cards are unlocked on T-Life if you use that feature, if you lock your SIM cards, and then you're moving on to the next carrier, right? Now, if there's certain individual lines that you just want to cancel, that shouldn't be hard either. You just call in and say, hey, I no longer want this line, cancel it. That's it. You might get some proration charges for the rest of the remainder of the billing cycle, whatever the case. It should not be this hard to cancel. And there should be no tactic implemented from any carrier for that matter to stop plan cancellations. They can't do that. They legally cannot do that. They can't keep you. They can't force you to stay. They just can't do that. That's T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T. They cannot keep you. They can try, right? They can try with discounts and giving you credits, whatever the case. But that's about all they can really do. They cannot say, hey, you can't go. You have to stay. The carriers can't say that, right? But apparently, according to this article, make sure you guys check it out. It's happening to some customers. Maybe it's exaggerated. Maybe it is overblown. Who knows? But the fact that T-Mobile is making it more complicated than necessary, I don't think that's the case. I think that's more on the customer. Like I said, learn how to use the app. Know how to get your PDF pulled up for your bill. Get the account number. It's not that difficult to port out and port in, right? So, but let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've had an experience recently where it took longer than to cancel anything at T-Mobile. Let us know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.